And what's the motherfucking deal, YouTube? This your boy, Coach Donte, back in the building with another live stream, man. Big shout out to everybody that came to the game 6 last night. And like I say, shout out to Bird Game also for having me on as well. So like I say again, got the first ever special guest back on with me again. I was on this channel this past week. So want y'all to go ahead and meet my partner in crime, Mr. JC Eaglestalk. Welcome back to the show.
Sir. Yes, sir. Thank you very much. Hey, like you said, my name is JC from JC Eaglestalk. I do Eagles content, and also I just love sports. I can talk about any sports, any team. I might know more information about your team than you do, 9 times out of 10, but hey, it is what it is. But you can find me on Twitter and IG under the same name, JC Eaglestalk. And I do want to give a shout out to Bird Game 31, Eagles Uncensored, Big Play Slate, even Nate with the Sports Talk. I mean, all these young up and coming YouTube content creators. Yes, it's a passion of ours, but it also takes a lot of time from our loved ones and other stuff that we like to do. So I appreciate all the Eagle content creators, all the Eagle fans, and soon to be Eagles fans, because you know how your boy does, man. He's still got the application to September 8th. September 8th is the last day because the season kicks off September 9th. So all you Texan fans out there, or any fans that your team's not going to be good this year, I got this for you. Just hit me up on Twitter, DM me, and nobody else will have to know. So with that being said, let's get started.
So I say when the chat fill up a little bit, we're gonna get all into everything. But I wanna talk about this. This been like kind of on my mind a little bit. The Phoenix Suns lost last night in a horrific fashion on a turnover, basically by Devin Booker and Chris Paul. I mean, like we both said, man. I mean, Chris Paul kind of doesn't win this championship. He may never. Tough as the way it is, you never know. You may get back. You may not get back there. So, how much pressure on Chris Paul in Game 6 in the Suns?
The weight of the Phoenix Suns city, the state, is on his shoulders, because there's no way you should be up 2-0. They were up 2-0. Remember that, 2-0. And Milwaukee Bucks was dead in the water. In some way, somehow, they're up 3-2. And both of those games is because of Chris Paul in a Game 5 where he slipped and turned the ball over. And then yesterday game, him and Booker combined for that turnover. And Chris Paul should have fouled the dude. As soon as that dude would have got the ball, he should have fouled him. But no, he was playing like on an island by himself. He ain't know what to do. So I blame it on Chris Paul. He is their emotional leader. He is AKA named the point God. So it's unexplainable how he's playing this bad and turn the ball over this much. I think he's gonna feel a lot of pressure, and just say, hey, pressure bust pipes. Hey, we're gonna see if his pipes get busted or he show up and show out on Tuesday night.
Like I said, I definitely agree with you, but this also takes me back. First of all, what's good, Bird Game, man? What's good, Big Play Slate, first time ever? Yes, sir, man. We, like I say, we up and come. What's good, my boy? GH, man. Make sure y'all sub up to my guy, man. My partner, JC Sports, JC Eaglestalk, man. I say we gonna explain everything. Whenever we get everything, everybody get coming in. I don't believe know the game went out so far yet, but like I say, man, I want to go back on the year that he was with the LA Clippers. I believe the second stint with the LA Clippers when they played OKC. They was up 2-1. They was up 2-1 in the series. Chris Paul had a big turnover in that series, in that game, which enabled them to come back, which enabled them to kind of come back and win that game. Then they lost a 3-1 series lead against my Houston Rockets. That was disappointing. Then he got injured when they played Portland the following year. The last year of his deal with the Clippers. Then he gets injured again with the Houston Rockets. Probably would have won a championship that year in 2018. But then, like I say again, you're up 2-0. You're at home. You got all the momentum. All you have to do on the road is get one win. And you wasn't like due to that first half. They played a great first half in Game 3.
Yeah.
Second half, it was Drew Holiday and Giannis. That second half. Game 4, no excuses. You can't turn the ball over in that situation. Trying to go through a double team, You cannot do that. Devin Booker was high. Devin Booker that ball should have been in his hands on that play. But like I say, Chris Paul tried to dribble between a pick. And like I say again, he lost the ball. That's unfortunate. Like I said, then they was up 32-16 last in the game. They were up there. They
Yeah.
started off hot. They
Yeah.
came out hot.
Ah.
Devin Booker came out hot. That they had so much energy in the first half. The Milwaukee Bucks came back in the second quarter, took the lead, and after that, man, pretty much Phoenix was kind of gave up momentum already. But like I say, they was able to get down by 1 to Chris Paul again, and Devin Booker happened again. So I believe so much pressure on Chris Paul as well. He's the emotional leader, and if you're the leader, everything starts with you. You're the heart and soul of this team. You brought this team up. You brought this team up. You made this team better. It starts with the leader and the coach on the floor. And like I say, he has to be better in Game 6. He has to be better. He has to be better in Game 6. He has to try to get this thing back to Phoenix because, like I say, this is gonna be the most disappointing loss of Chris Paul's career. This is gonna be a devastating career loss and on his legacy as well. It's gonna very much hurt it. But like I say, he's still gonna be a Hall of Famer again. But this is not what you want. Blowing a 2-0 lead, you turn the ball over in game 6. Then you do the same thing in Game 7 down the stretch in clutch time. I mean, this will look bad on CP3. This will look bad on his resume and everything. So they got to come out and play on Tuesday. They have to come out and play. No doubt the pressure on them. They're going to be in a hostile environment. They have to come out and play. And Chris Paul has to lead this team into a Game 6 win and force this team back to Phoenix. But other than that, man, like I said, it's great to have you back again. So again, man, like I say, what would this mean to Giannis in his career? What would this mean winning a championship to him? What would it mean to
Well,
him?
I mean, the monkey will be lift off his back, just like
Yeah.
Steve Young when he finally won his first championship. He was like, "Hey, get the monkey off my back." You know, I mean, he thought people could take the monkey off his back. So, I mean, Giannis, he's a 2-time MVP.
Yeah.
He won Defensive Player of the Year, if I'm not, if I could guess right. But he been an All-Star, and the knock on him was he can't perform in the playoffs.
Yep.
And so far, he's been the best guy on the floor on both teams. So if the Bucks win this on Tuesday night, Game 6, Giannis is going to be Finals MVP, NBA champion, 2-time. Look, he could just play exact same way he's playing right now for the rest of his career and not win no more championship and be in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, and like I said again, what is finals? I heard someone say on YouTube, this finals to Giannis will be probably better than Kevin Durant and LeBron James. Do you agree with that or no?
Well, the thing is, there's no other superstar on the Bucks. I mean, they have stars.
Yeah, they have
stars.
Yeah. Middleton and Holiday.
But there's no Kyrie on there.
Yeah.
There's no Anthony Davis. There's no Dwayne Wade, Chris Bosh. So, and then with Kevin Durant, he had a team up. Yes, they called him and begged him to come, but still, you could have said no. But hey, he had a team up to win his 2 championships.
Yeah.
So, and right now in Brooklyn, he had a chance to go to the finals, but then Joe Harris couldn't hit crap. Like he was leaving wide open, and he's the reason why that the Nets are not playing the Suns right now.
Yeah.
So he's the reason why. But anyway, so if Kevin Durant could have won the championship this year, that would have been, the cherry on top for him. But he still got to go back next year and prove that he could win without a super team. But if everybody's healthy, that is a super team.
Yep.
So once again, Giannis don't have a super team. I mean, they just had the right pieces around him. Like almost for half the playoffs, Drew Holiday was nowhere to be found. Nowhere to be found. And Chris Middleton, he has, and maybe 3 games out of 6 or 7. So Giannis had to carry, a lot of the load. So I believe if Giannis wins this, it will be sweeter than the
Yeah,
LeBron James, even though he went back to Cleveland and they never
yeah,
won championship, but he still had an all-star cast around him.
yeah.
The Kevin Love, the Kyrie Irvings, and the Durant. So I mean, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, I agree with them.
I definitely agree on that too because, like I say, Drew Holiday, he struggled all playoffs, but like I say, when Drew, at least when Drew Holiday was needed, he was able to step up when he was needed. He struggled game one and game two. He struggled both of those games, missed a lot of layups in both of those games combined, and Game three, he showed up. Game three, he showed up. Game three, game four, game five, he showed up in all of those games. So at least Drew Holiday shows up with his matters. Chris Middleton was a hot guy last night as well. But like I said, I definitely agree on everything on that tape. Is this will mean more? This will be better probably
Yeah,
than LeBron James and Kevin Durant because they what they had to do, they had to team up. They could not get it done. They could not get it done when they didn't have anybody around them. Like I say again, no knock on LeBron James. LeBron James is great to me. But
yeah,
like I say, you got you've been playing with superstars, your top five guys at their position every single season. Giannis Giannis hasn't played, don't got top five guys in a position. Drew Holiday is not a top five guy in his position. Middleton is not a top five guy in his
no,
position. These guys are stars. They're all stars, but they're not superstar caliber players. Again, Kevin Durant had to go join the Warriors, a team that he could never beat, that he couldn't beat.
hmm,
And he blew his own 3-1 series lead. I mean, that's just not on Russell Westbrook. That's on Kevin Durant to some degree because he was up 3-1 with a chance to take the Warriors out and beat that
yeah,
73-9 Warriors team. He had his opportunities. I mean, we won't blast him for losing that first NBA Finals against the Heat because they were little babies. We won't blast
yeah,
him for that. He gets a pass on that. But do I give him a pass against Golden State? I don't give him a pass against no Golden State when you're blowing a 3-1 series lead. I say I don't. That's why I jumped in on your podcast and say some of this on Kevin Durant.
hmm,
And when he was a free agent, I wanted him to go to the East or to Boston or to Brooklyn or someone. See, can he carry his own? Can he do it without anybody telling him, oh, he needs superstars or he got to go ring chase? Because Kevin Durant clearly ring chased on that situation. He clearly thought about his legacy. You can kind of tell he clearly thought about that, not going out winning a championship. But again, LeBron James goes back to Cleveland. He has Kyrie Irving already, emerging superstar. Then he asked for Kevin Love. He trades Andrew Wiggins basically for Kevin Love. And
yeah,
like I said, man, hey, this will mean a lot to Giannis. This will mean a lot to Giannis, man. This will be actually better. And like I say, even though I want Chris Paul to get a championship, but like I say, I wouldn't be mad if Giannis get one either. I wouldn't be mad if Giannis get one either, even though I would think it would mean a lot for Chris Paul to close out his career with the ring.
yeah,
Man, 2 turnovers in 2 games, one the same on least at the end of the game that
yeah,
cost you the game, that pretty much cost you the game. Then was so bad, like you said, he fouls Giannis when you didn't have to. If you don't foul Giannis, you're still down three with the ball with a chance to get a quick 2 or a quick 3. You still down. So like I say, pretty much the 4-point play put. Then Giannis misses a free throw. They end up getting the ball right back off a rebound. So like I say, that pretty much put the game away. I mean, definitely agree on everything on your take on everything you said. But like I said again, man, shout out to everybody is in the chat. Make sure y'all get my boy JC Eagles talk, man. He drops the best Eagles content out there. Make sure y'all sub up to him, man. We getting ready. We starting our own show together. Like I say, we let everybody know what we're doing, JC. Let everybody know on everything what we're doing.
yeah. So basically, this upcoming season, I was having some conversations and stuff
Mm-hmm.
like that, and why not have a fantasy football show? Like
Mm-hmm.
this upcoming, I know the draft is fantasy draft. A lot of people start in August,
Mm-hmm.
so I want to hear from the fans out there. Do you want us to start the first week of August and
Yep.
for us to give you advice on who to draft, quarterback, running back, and we will be breaking these down
Yeah.
like 1 day for quarterback, 1 day for running back, 1 day for wide receiver, tight end, kicker, and defense. So we will have several different podcasts on breaking down the fantasy
Yeah.
players for y'all to be able to draft the best one available. Also, throughout the season, every Tuesday we're gonna do a waiver wire Tuesday because the week closed out on Monday Night Football, and and we know that the waiver wire kicks in on Wednesday morning. So Tuesday is where you have an opportunity to put a waiver wire request on who you want to get. So why not do a waiver wire Tuesday show, probably in the evening time, to give you enough time to look at the players and scout the players that you want to take just based on our suggestion. But look, nothing is
Yeah.
set in stone as far as you have to pick this guy. Hey,
Yeah.
we both football fans. We just going off the stats
Yeah.
of the teams that they're going to be playing
Yeah.
of the upcoming
That's the
seats,
key. Yeah.
upcoming Sunday. So the one thing I don't want to happen is we give you a suggestion, you get it, and then you blame us for
Yeah.
it if the guy don't go off.
Yeah.
So I
Yeah.
mean,
Yeah, for real.
it's just one of those
Everybody,
things.
yeah. That'll be
That's
just
a
the guy on the
state.
field. Yeah. That'll be the guy on
Yeah,
the field ain't showing up. We gave you the best option, but if you don't show up on the field, hey, you can't
yeah.
blame us if you don't show up on the field. You don't show up, you can't blame
So
us
you can
at that
take the
situation.
suggestion. Yeah,
Yeah.
so you can take a suggestion or leave it. But I promise you right now, I will do my research
Yeah,
enough,
yeah.
a lot of research in order to give you the best guys I think that you should go with the waiver wire. And
Mm-hmm.
also Fridays. We know that Fridays the injury reports come out, who's in right now, who's out right now. But we know
Mm-hmm.
that things change on Sunday. So Friday evening so we're gonna call it Friday Night Lights, you know what I mean, where we actually
Yep.
say, hey, this person is out for the upcoming Sunday show. This person is out. This person is still iffy. He's questionable, and that's when Sunday comes in
Mm-hmm.
because I know a lot of people don't have time to sit behind a TV and wait for the injury report to come out Sunday,
Yeah.
at 11 o'clock. So we will be able to, be there, watch who's in completely, who's out completely, and give you the final take, who's starting, who's sitting down, and also do some game picks.
Yep.
So that's a suggestion right now for our upcoming podcast. So Tuesday, Friday, and Sundays, just to try to make things easier for everybody out there, even people that probably can't even watch the games or have cable. Hopefully you
Mm-hmm.
can lean on us a little bit, to give you the best
Yeah.
advice for your fantasy teams and the who to start, who to sit, and game picks like that. Especially if you play pick six. Last year, I got all the pick six right.
Yeah.
I got all of them right. But the fact that I didn't pick enough points, I didn't win. So I had a perfect pick six.
Yeah.
I pick all the teams who's going to win, but I didn't pick the right score. I didn't win the $100,000 that Howie or what's his name?
Yeah. Well, he played for a squad.
Bradshaw. Hey,
Oh,
Bradshaw.
Bradshaw. Yeah,
Yeah,
Bradshaw.
the pick
Yeah,
six on Fox. So
yeah.
I play that every Sunday too. So, and also I've been playing fantasy football since 2013. I made the playoffs 8 years straight and won 3 championships and lost 2. And the championship round, I lost 2. So I kind of know what I'm talking about because I'm a sports junkie. I live and breathe sports, especially football. So that's the kind of show that we plan on bringing on together as a tandem because Coach is very knowledgeable. I mean, I might not see something, he might see it. He might not see something, I might see it. And together we could try to give y'all the perfect lineup.
Yeah, man. Just the main line I say it's all built on what y'all want. We're gonna do it based on like what y'all want, man, because y'all basically like I say, the fans. And like I say, man, I've been, it's good that everybody's partnering up. So when JC hit me up, I just can't run it, man. I just can't wait to get all up in this. Like I said, again, my family, they asked me to pick for them all the time, pick ball games all the time, and I used to pick it for them and stuff, like I say. And then we don't want y'all to, like he said, come mad at us. Oh, I shouldn't have played this dude. Hey, it's not our fault that he didn't perform on the field. We can try to give it to y'all. Like he can play against the worst defense in the NFL. He play against but if he not getting enough carries or if he don't show up, that won't be our problem. It's basically up to y'all. If y'all want to take it or y'all want to leave it. Or if y'all don't take it, you just go with your perspective. So, but we're gonna try to give y'all the best guys, give y'all the best guys who we think they're gonna perform, or who we think y'all need to sit out, and who's on the injured list. Y'all probably don't know that. Y'all probably don't know on your team who's injured. Y'all probably don't know. So y'all don't know if the person that's gonna start. Y'all don't know if he's gonna be injured or if he's gonna play. That's gonna be our job to elaborate that to you to make sure he doesn't to make sure he's not telling you he's not out there. So just sit him down. They're just sitting down. So like I said, man, like I said again, we ready to do this. Like I said, probably mid August, like you said, we gonna go ahead and get this out the way. Now, last time again, man, I'm excited again to team up, man, and get this out there, man. So again, so I mean, a lot of people in fantasy. I already know who's gonna probably be the first off the board at the position at the QB position. But then again, we're gonna wait till we get that on the road. But like I say, man, again, the Philadelphia Eagles again, man. I'm hearing rumors about Zadrian Howard. So, what are you hearing for the Eagles? What are you hearing about them? Like, what are you hearing about them? I mentioned just dropped a video on them, and like,
But
what are the
what
updates?
it, what the thing is with Howard, man, the whole thing is he wants more money.
Okay.
Like he's getting paid $76 million on his 4-year contract. And the only reason why he wants more money is not because he's looking around the league and
Mm-hmm.
saying that, oh, this guy is making more than me, this guy is making more than me. He's looking within his own team.
Yeah.
Byron Jones came to Miami as a free agent,
Yeah.
and he's getting paid $9 more million than him, like
Okay.
86 million.
My
86
goodness.
million compared to the 76, 77 million that Howard's getting paid. And
Wow.
and Byron Jones only had 2 interceptions that
Mm-hmm.
year, and Howard had 10. So he's looking and saying, I need to get paid more than this other guy that's on the
Mm-hmm.
other side because I outperform him and I kind of outperform my contract. But the
Yeah.
thing is with the Philadelphia Eagles is, yeah, look, if it happens, it happens. But
Yeah.
the more I think about it, we don't have no money. The
Yeah.
Philadelphia Eagles, that's why Steven Nelson is still out there. That's why we can't get another CB2 because we don't have enough money. So if we don't have enough money, unless Miami is willing to eat all
Yeah.
that money up just to get rid of him, and when he comes to Philly, he agrees to play on his current contract for the rest of the year,
Mm-hmm.
and then next season, we might be able to talk because next season, Philly is one of the top 5, top 10 teams with cap space.
Yeah.
And that's going to be before we cut some veterans that are going to be making extra money. You know what I mean? So we are
Yeah.
in a great position. But if he's asking for to redo his contract this year, whatever team he goes to, the Philadelphia Eagles are out. We
All
just
right.
we just can't afford him. We just can't afford him. And
Mm-hmm.
we're still waiting for the Zach Ertz situation, to get settled in order to free up that $8.5 million, because then we might go out and get a Nelson or whatever. And we could also trade for a Jimmy Smith on the Baltimore Ravens because he's
Mm-hmm.
older, he's cheaper, but also he's an odd man out over there on that
Yeah.
team. So I mean, there's options out there better than the Philadelphia Eagles right now. If we go to the Super Bowl this year, it will be a miracle, like a miracle, because
Yeah. Yeah.
like for real, because like this is the first year. Yes, last 4 games of Jalen Hurts last year was preseason to me because you had your 4 preseason games. You know what I mean? So he started 4 games last year. That was kind of preseason. Now his regular season starts week 1 this year. So we really gonna see how he developed from his 4 games last year into this new offense, and we'll go from there. But I'm not picking the Philadelphia Eagles to go to the Super Bowl. I've always said it. This year at the
Yeah.
draft, on the picks that we drafted this year, set us up for next year to become Super Bowl contenders. Because next year, if Jalen Hurts is the guy and he don't go out and lay an egg, then we
Yeah.
possibly have 3 first-round picks where we could definitely end money. Three first
Yep.
round picks and money. We could sign some good free agents
Yep.
to top dollars and draft 3 first-rounders. So as much as I want a CB2, but Howard may be a no-brainer.
Okay.
You know.
Feel you. So you got a question from here from Andre. You got a question right there from Andre. Wants to ask you.
How good do you expect Ryan Kerrigan to do, Jason? Look, I expect Ryan Kerrigan to be like our Chris Long, the Super Bowl year. Hey, we're not going to ask him to do too much, but believe me, once he's in the game, he's going to impact the game.
Yeah.
Because this is our two defensive ends. So you got Barnett and Graham starting, and then your rotation is Sweat and Kerrigan. The Philadelphia Eagle defense, especially the edge rusher, are going to be like top notch. We coming after somebody because one, they're going to be well rested too, and Kerrigan, that's all he wants to prove that he still got it. Just like Chris Long did. And he actually believed that the Philadelphia Eagles are in a great position in order to win games, maybe make a deep run in the playoffs. So he's going to do great. Last year, he had 5.5 sacks, and he only played 30% of the snaps, and he still managed to get 5.5 snaps. And we had guys that got 100% of the damn snap. They didn't have that much sacks. So he's going to do great, especially in the in the JG defense, Jonathan Gannon defense.
Yeah,
he's going to feast, especially on Washington football team. He's going to show y'all. He's coming for y'all because y'all disrespected him. This dude almost have 100-something plus sacks like in 10 years. So he's been dominating. Like he's averaging almost double-digit sacks, like 8, 9, 10 sacks almost every year.
8, 9,
so,
10,
yeah, he's going to be great.
I mean, like I say again, I agree with you on Ryan Kerrigan. Like he's been a great player for a long time, man. For that Washington defense, he's a physical defensive end, and also for some of the young guys too, he'll be a great mentor because, like I say again, he knows what it takes to win in this league. He'll be a great mentor in that locker room as well for Ryan Kerrigan. So, like I said, I believe the Eagles are playoff bound. Again, I believe they're playoff bound. I believe in Jalen Hurts, even though the Deshaun Watson shenanigans and study coming up and up as they go by. Like I said, I believe in Jalen Hurts, man. I believe in him so much that, like I say, I literally watched this guy play football, and he was explosive, and he's gonna be a dynamic player, man. Like I said, I believe Jalen Hurts gonna have a 28 and not 28 and below 10 interception year. I believe he will make a statement to everybody for the rest of the league. I say just giving up first round picks for a certain player who might not even play some football this year, and trading for a certain player that might not play football, that's gonna just be a waste, man.
Yeah.
And you can use like you always said, you can use those picks on certain positions that you can kind of fix and stuff like that. So I believe in Jalen Hurts. I believe he's gonna step up to the plate this year. He has to have an awesome season. Jalen Hurts has to have a breakout year. But like I say, if he doesn't have a breakout year, I mean, like I say, you can see things turn. You see things turn in a massive heartbeat, just like Jimmy Garoppolo. He has to have a lot of pressures on him for the 49ers because of Trey Lance sitting right there.
Yes,
he has
sir.
to step up, so he has a target on his back. Like I said, I believe he's going to go anyway. I believe he's gone anyway. It's only a certain amount of time.
He's gone.
Yeah, I believe he's gone anyway. So right now, to me, Jimmy Garoppolo, right now, he might be playing for value, his trade value and stuff like that. So I say Jalen Hurts got a lot of pressure on him, along with Jimmy G. He has a lot of pressure. So give me the player this year from any team that you think that's under the most pressure this year. Give me any player that's under the most pressure.
I think Tua. Honest truth, man, I think Tua is under some pressure because there's no excuse because they drafted, like they gave him Waddle, the guy that he wanted. You know what I mean? They was in the same school at Alabama together. And so they had a top 5, top 7 defense last year, and they kept that intact. They still got the tight end. They drafted a good lineman. So I'm telling you, Tua right now, if Tua don't perform, especially when they saw that Ryan Fitzpatrick, a 50-year-old guy, came in and almost led them to the playoffs, which they should have went to the playoff. They were 10-6.
Yeah.
They were 10-6 and they still missed the playoffs. because the AFC was that deep. So I really believe it's Tua, especially with his injury history, with his hip, and he's left-handed, and he be a second guessing himself. If he messes up for Miami, I really believe that the following year Miami will be looking to get a quarterback. Thank God we got their first round pick. So I don't know how they're going to look for a quarterback.
Hey,
but Miami, if you're listening, we'll give you Zach Ertz and your first round pick back for Howard. You know what I mean?
I get it up in the heart. I sign up for it in the heart. But Tua is definitely one of them, like I said, for me again. But I got a player that's in the NFC West. I got a player that's in the NFC West. Like I said,
I thought you were about to say NFC East and not the Eagles one. Not
the Eagles. But I got the player. It's two. Matter of fact, I got two of them in the NFC where I just discussed on one of them. But like I said, I'm gonna go with Matthew Stafford in the Rams. Like I say again, they get rid of Jared Goff just to get him. So now he's got to take this team over the top. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. This is a championship contending team. This is the best team he's ever been on all his career. He's been throwing for 4,000 yards, even with a bad football team. Now he has a better football team. He has great wide receivers. He has a great coach. He has an awesome offensive coordinator. That's an offensive coordinator as well, Sean McVay. He has an awesome head coach. This team has got to be a part of the Super Bowl contending team. They have to. This is Super Bowl of bust for the Rams. This is Super Bowl of bust for the Rams. So they literally gave away Jared Goff after they did make the Super Bowl 1 year with them. Then he led them to the playoffs, and they end up beating Seattle. And basically, they saying Jared Goff is not good enough, so we gonna go to Detroit. We're gonna get Matthew Stafford, and they believe Matthew Stafford is this upgrade. So Matthew Stafford in the Rams. Matthew Stafford has to ball out in the Rams as a team. They're under a lot of pressure as well as a team. They're up on a lot of pressure as well as a team. So I say, give me a team. Give me a team that you think is under a lot of pressure this year. Give me
the Dallas Cowboys. Hey, it's their year. I had a feeling. It's their year. Every year is their year, but not only the team, because you pay Dak Prescott coming off a broken ankle, a serious injury, $40+ million a year. Of course, the Dallas Cowboys are under the most pressure out of any team. If the Buccaneers don't get to the Super Bowl, anybody gonna say, "Oh wow," because the year before they won a Super Bowl.
They won a Super Bowl.
So you know what I mean? So but the Dallas Cowboys, 26 years and counting, that they have not won the Super Bowl, and especially if you got the highest paid quarterback. Jerry Jones, literally after he paid Dak Prescott, was like, "Yeah, I had a choice." Like he basically said that at the press conference. Like he don't really believe in Dak Prescott, but he felt like there wasn't, like he was being held hostage because there was nothing else that he could do, because the fans was gonna get on him if he let Dak Prescott walk in free agency next year. So he just sucked it up and paid him. But he did not believe in Dak Prescott, no matter what he tells people, because he came out and slipped out of his mouth, say, "Well, hey, I had no choice. That's the price of the quarterback nowadays." So he literally felt some type of way about it after at the press conference. Man, he didn't wait till the next day. It was at the press conference when they asked him, and he basically was like, "You know what I mean? It is what it is." But the Dallas Cowboys is under the most pressure, but I also think the Seahawks, because Russell Wilson, the whole rumor from last year of him wanting to leave out of Seattle, if they don't fix the offensive line, if they don't, if you don't have no decision making, so he wants to leave. So I think if Seattle just come out and stink it up this year, Russell Wilson will definitely request a trade next offseason, and and that gonna make them start all over again, because they got DK Metcalf over there, Lockett over there. I mean, they still got some pretty good talent.
They got some pretty good weapons over there.
But you need a quality quarterback to get the ball to them. If Russell Wilson requests a trade, the Seahawks gonna go from first in the division or second in their division to the bottom. Because Kyler Murray is, he's set in stone. A Trey Lance is going to be the quarterback for the 49ers probably halfway through the season. And then you still got Matthew Stafford.
Yep.
So automatically, whatever quarterback come in the NFC West to the Seahawks will be the bottom.
Yeah.
It will be the fourth. And they don't have the defense to go along with it. The Legion of Boom
It's not
the
there
Legion of
anymore.
is
Yep.
gone. It's
Yep.
gone. So
You said Calvin Johnson made Matthew Stafford name what he is today. I don't know about that. I'm gonna leave Matthew Stafford again. Like I said, he threw over 4,000 yards each year with even without
yeah.
Megatron. So I disagree with that heavily. I don't believe he just made his name. I mean, like I say, last year he threw over 4,000 yards with a shitty squad and with a team that doesn't have any direction to go. That's going to be the worst team in the NFL. That will be hard for me to believe. I don't agree with that at all.
Yeah, I don't agree
I don't agree with that take at all. So I don't, like I say, Matthew Stafford again. That's why I put most of the pressure on him because, like I say, ain't no way with a bad team you throw 4,000 yards. You still productive. You still leading these guys to game winning drives and
Yeah.
stuff like that. Like the game winning drive that he beat Atlanta with when Todd Gurley just fell down, accidentally scored a touchdown, basically falling down. He led that team to a victory. But I don't agree with that take. I believe Matthew Stafford is a great quarterback, and I believe he with the right situation. They just got a ball lot. Hold on. He said Redskin Nation before that. He already claiming Redskin. He already claiming Washington Nation.
Yeah, because he
What
got
up?
the whole gear on him. Like, look, that's a whole Washington Redskins gear. His picture is
What's up, man? You said,
his bias.
yeah, he mixed up with you. You said, you got Seattle. You said you got Seattle or Arizona or San Francisco. I mean, like I say, it's 3 wild card spots. One of them guys may be able to sneak a wild card. But like
I
I
do have
say,
a
man,
question though.
go ahead.
Who got the best defensive player in that division?
You talking
The
about
Rams. The
the
Rams.
Rams?
Aaron
They got
O'Donnell.
they got
Aaron
they got
Donald.
two. They got one on the outside and they got one on the line.
Ramsey and
Yep,
Donald.
they got two. They got two dominant
So
guys.
I'm telling you,
Yeah,
whoever has the best defensive player will make the biggest plays when it counts.
yeah,
So
of course.
I really believe that the Rams are in great,
Yeah,
great position
yeah,
to
they are.
win that
Yeah,
division. But I will still pick Seattle just because they have been fighters and proven ever since Pete Carroll been there. They're
mm-hmm.
constantly in the hunt in the playoffs. They're like 1 or 2 bad plays away from being back in the Super Bowl almost every year. So, yeah, the 49ers, if Jimmy G is the quarterback, the 49ers would not make the playoffs.
Yeah,
Y'all need to
yeah.
switch to Trey Lance week 1. Y'all need to make that switch. And then Kyler Murray, I mean, he's
I mean,
a
he should
good
kind
young
of,
quarterback.
yeah, but he should be okay this year, man.
He should.
Like I said, it's just tough to judge that division. It's just tough to judge it because you got so many great teams in that division. I mean, like I say, any team can literally make the playoffs, but
Oh yeah.
he got 2 outside studs now. Like I said, AJ Green is a top 5 wideout when healthy. When he's healthy, that way they'll take some of the pressure off AJ Green. Like I say, you don't have to worry about getting no one of them getting double because you got a great slot receiver and Christian Kirk as well. So like I say, Kyler Murray should get better this year as well. But like you said, man, Jimmy G is on a lot of fire, man. If he's not performing or anything like that, Trey Lance is waiting right there. And right now, Jimmy G just playing for value. I think right now,
Yeah,
I believe he's going
absolutely.
anyways. I believe he's gone
Yeah.
any way it goes after the season, or what if he get benched? I believe he's done any way it goes in San Francisco. It's
Yeah.
just, I mean, hard to go against the Rams in that division. They got the best team in that division. They got the top 2 defensive players. One on the outside. They got a dominant force at D tackle at Aaron Donald. They're just so much good, man. And they got a great head coach, man. A great head coach who play calls well. And I'll say they got a great stacked all around team. The only team I can't see them matching up against is the Bucks, man. Ain't too many teams that I feel like they're gonna beat the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. With their whole core coming back, with the 3-star linebackers they got, man, Levante David and Devin White, all those guys, man, those guys really can get after the quarterback. And all those weapons, Antonio Brown coming back, man. I mean, I just believe I just don't see too many people beating the Buccaneers. But like I say, the Titans will be interesting if they can run the football with Derrick Henry. They will be interested in the Kansas City Chiefs. They're gonna be up. They're gonna be on AFC for a long time. Long as you had that quarterback there solidified, and like I say, man, that can kind of take you kind of a long way, pretty much a long way.
Well, also, I think that the Bucs could be beaten because the
Yeah,
worst
yeah.
thing, if you know Tom Brady, he hate pressure coming straight through the middle.
Mm-hmm.
And Donald, what does he do best? Push,
Push, yeah, bull rush,
straight through the
yeah,
middle, a bull
yeah,
rush.
yeah,
So if a team have a strong defensive line, the Bucs look, the Bucs could be beaten because
yeah.
Tom Brady would go 3-and-out, 3-and-out. Chicago beat them last year. The Chiefs beat them last year. Man, the Chiefs lost to the Giants last year,
Yeah,
and all those teams had people that could rush, like that
yeah.
could
They can rush
literally
the court. Yeah,
collapse the
yeah,
pocket straight up the
yeah,
middle because Tom ain't going to move.
yep.
Even though he came out this
Yeah,
week and said, he played with a torn MCL. Okay, whatever. That's why you didn't move out the pocket? No, you never was able to move out the pocket.
yep.
So that doesn't matter. So the Bucs could be beaten. Yes, their defense is pretty good, but their corners are still beatable.
Mm-hmm.
It's literally like their front four and their linebackers.
Yeah,
But their
but
DBs and safeties are kind of iffy watch
yeah,
because they're always looking in the backfield and they get beat.
like I say, that covers up your secondary as well. If you have a great defensive line, they can get pressure on the quarterback. That do covers up for your secondary as well.
Absolutely.
I mean, your secondary don't have to worry about guarding out there too long. But if you got that time in the pocket, man, I mean, hey, man, I applaud you on stopping anybody, man. But long as you got a good pass rush like the Rams do, man, and with those cornerbacks out there. You don't have to worry. You don't have to worry about if quarterback getting chased out the pocket each and every time. So we got a comment right here. We don't think Seattle really will have a good year as much. But I mean, like I say, anytime they always in it every year. They always in it. So and they got Russell Wilson greatness. So I say with Russell Wilson on the team, I don't doubt Seattle. I don't doubt Seattle. I won't be surprised if they do make it. That's not a surprise. That wouldn't be a surprise to me. That wouldn't be a surprise to me. Washington was the only team they played and Buccaneers hard in the playoffs. Yeah, Washington had put up a good fight. Washington put up a good fight.
Hey, the Bucs should have lost against Washington if they had a better quarterback. They would have lost to Washington. So I agree. Look, because Washington got what? All first rounders on that defensive line.
On that defensive line, yeah.
Every one of them are first round. Of course, you got the best of the best talent after years of being sucked and tanking. Yes, you should have a first round. Big, simple, 422. You should have the best line. You suck the past 5-6 years. Y'all been tanking. So congratulations, you got 4 first rounders. You know what I mean on your defensive line and your linebackers. Good job. But let's see what you do this year with your Ryan Fitzpatrick, Fitzmagic, Fitztragic. So we'll see what you do this year. All right. Good job.
Hey, and all them SEC guys as well. You got 3 Alabama studs.
Yeah.
I mean, you got two Alabama studs in Payne and Jonathan Allen. You got one from Ohio State. Man, they all dogs, man. They all dogs. And then if y'all had a better quarterback, well, like I say, Taylor Heineke played as well as he could. Taylor Heineke, he played well. He played well. Like I say, that's why I feel like that Washington should give him a shot this year. Should give him a shot. Should go ahead and give him a shot and see what the guys got. See what he got, man. Because it's clearly Ryan Fitzpatrick. He's not long term, so why not give Taylor Heineke a shot? He had a great. He shown signs, man. In that playoffs this year, he showed signs. So he definitely. I want to see what he can do more. I want to see what he can do, man. Young Taylor Heineke.
Yeah, Washington is the only team that I'm really afraid of in the division because of their defensive line. You know, I mean, a year or two under Ron Rivera. Yeah, you know, I mean, he's healthy this year. I mean, and the players don't have to worry about their coach and stuff like that. So, look, Washington. I've always gave Washington defensive line credit.
Yeah.
But last year they had the same defensive line. They had the same defense actually, and Philly went up 17-0 on them. So obviously, I don't know, is within the division that because they play each other so much and know each other so well, regardless how good your players are, or was it that they're that our offensive line before we start like going down in the first game was actually as good as a top 5 offensive line to protect Carson Wentz. There's no way you could get a 17-0 lead on a Washington defense like that without your offensive line being stable in top 5 because Washington is scary. Look, y'all scary, but your quarterback sucks. Your quarterback sucks. He's never played a 16-game season in the past 10 years. Like Fitzpatrick is a quality backup. He's not a starter, a 16-game, 17-game starter. He's not. I'm sorry. I'm not even being biased. It's stats. It's like literally just go look it up. Fitzpatrick is not he's either a first half, in the first 6-7 games, he's on fire. Also, he just started going downhill. So if I was Washington, I would start anybody else but Fitzpatrick, and then starting the second half, start Fitzpatrick.
Yep.
That's what I would do.
Basically, what he's saying, like I say, Fitzpatrick turns into spoiled milk when you need him the most. That's just all. Like I say again, think about that against when the game that the Jets needed to get in the playoffs. Ryan Fitzpatrick stunk it up against the Buffalo Bills. 4 interceptions. He stunk it up. So he can't even really give you a full season, and he don't perform when you definitely need him the most. That's why I say I want to really see what Taylor Heineke can do, man. But like I say again,
he always get benched too, though.
He
always get benched.
He always get benched,
even if he's playing well. You know what?
Again, Miami last year, he got
too well. Nah, you playing too well. So we gonna bench you right now and start this young guy. So he always
they're like last year. Now I believe they were 4-2 when he got benched, and he didn't they were 4. They were winning games, but he was hot too.
Yeah,
he was tearing up the league.
Fitzpatrick was crying and stuff.
He got taken out. They were 4-2 when he got taken out the lineup. He said, "Why y'all talking about the Rams so much? What make y'all think
the Rams?
The Rams, hey man, they the quarterback situation is an upgrade, man.
But they got the best defense, though.
They got the best defense.
Who has a better defense than the Rams in that division? If you have a good defense, it could cover up for a lot of flaws on your offense because you get short field positions. Short field position can literally kill another team because you constantly 3 and out, 3 and out, 3 and out, especially if you start from the 25. Your 3 and out is under the 35-yard line. So if you kick the ball, you only gonna kick it to their 35, and now they're running it back to the midfield or 45-yard line. Short field because of that. Aaron Donald, Ramsey, and I believe they still got Floyd there. They still got some ballers. So they still got So
they got Donte Fowler, I believe, over there.
So the Rams still got the best defense in that division. And whoever has the best defense in that division, if they have a quality quarterback, should win that division. Washington has the best front in that division in the FC East. But their quarterback, just like the Giants, good defense, good pieces around Daniel Jones, but their quarterback is the issue. And that's why Philadelphia Eagles supposedly have the worst team in the division. Nobody counted because of Jalen Hurts of the 4 games also he played last year when he beat the number 1 defense last year, but they disregard that. And then he balled out against the Cardinals. They disregard that. And he stunk it up against Dallas when we had a 14-0 lead. So, and in the last game, he got benched, which he should have won that game. But nobody is looking at that. They're looking at Jalen Hurts, Carson Wentz left up, and the Eagles is going to suck. So the quarterback makes or break your team.
Yep.
With the great defense.
You saying the Cardinals being slept on? I mean, how's we sleeping on the Cardinals? We simply pronounce that AJ Green is a top 5 wideout in the league when he's healthy, and DeAndre Hopkins is the best receiver in the game right now.
Don't forget
Yeah,
Kirk
Christian
too.
Kirk as well. But like I say, three other teams in that division is potentially better. That's a tough division. That's
It is.
when San Francisco is healthy,
It
which is they
is.
were injury prone last year. They were a Super Bowl team when they were healthy, right? San Francisco
Yeah.
was a Super Bowl team when they were healthy. What an average quarterback. What actually an average quarterback in a game managing quarterback. They were healthy. They were Super Bowl contenders. So I don't believe in them being. I don't believe in they being slept on. I just believe they being in the great. They're in an awesome division in the best division. I mean, they could make the playoffs as well, but like I said, we just see the Rams as a better quality team all around, and it
Yeah.
has the better defense. They have a better defense as that in the division. Like he said, the Redskins have a better front. They have a better front line. They have a better front line. I don't think it's their secondary, but they just have the line. The line can get pressure on the quarterback,
Yeah.
and when the line can get pressure on the quarterback, hey, that makes up for that secondary kind of issues a little bit. And like I say, when you're running the football, when you're also running the football and taking charge of a time possession, you're also giving your defense a rest when you're also running the football. So like I say, the quarterback position sucks for the Washington football team. Even for the Saints, the quarterback position sucks. Jameis Winston stinks as a quarterback. He stinks. That's just what it is. I mean, the only reason I got them as the only reason I got them as making the playoffs is because of Michael Thomas' health in the coaching and Alvin Kamara in the coaching of Sean Payton. And they're the second best team in their division. They're the second best team. That's the they lost some key pieces on defense as well. They lost half their defensive salary cap as well. But they quarterbacks, the Jameis Winston stinks as a quarterback. Daniel Jones stinks as a quarterback. Fitzpatrick stinks right now. He stinks. Like I said again, like we trying to say, man, the quarterback can make or break your team, man. Just like Deshaun
Yeah.
Watson. Hey, we gotta deal. We gotta go with Tyrod Taylor. We're not gonna be so much good. You gotta have that quarterback. The quarterback can make or break your season. Can make and break your team. That's the leader. That's what it all starts. That's what it all starts off with. Is the quarterback situation. Is the quarterback situation.
Yeah. I mean, look, I think that the NFC West will have two playoff teams. I really think so. Hey, remember, hey, right now there's three wild cards. And there's
Mm-hmm.
three wild cards teams. So I feel like that the NFC West, the Rams will win that division,
Mm-hmm.
but either the Seahawks or the Cardinals will be fighting for a wild card. And they might even have three that come out of there. So
Yep.
two
I
wild
see.
cards, a division winner, and then one somewhere else.
Yep.
So the NFC West is the hardest division. So
See.
it's one
See.
of them things like, and we're not being biased or anything like
Yep.
that. I mean, we're just looking at the overall team, whoever had the best defense, the best quarterback, and like, well, the best defense and a quarterback that could manage the game. Matthew Stafford could manage games now, and
Mm-hmm.
he could throw over your head too.
Yep.
So he's not like a rookie. He's been
Yep.
there. He's hungry. This is his first time to possibly reach the playoffs and do bigger and better things. So I mean, yeah, you have to think about that.
Yep. And he also is one of the career leaders in leading this team to victory, game winning drives as well. If you
Yeah.
don't know that stat, you guys don't know that stat about Matthew Stafford. He is a clutch quarterback. He is a clutch quarterback. So
Mhm.
let's not get that straight. He's a very great player. 4,000-yard quarterback each and every year with a stinky Detroit Lions team. Even without Megatron, even without Calvin Johnson, he managed to put up good numbers. He still manages to put up great numbers. And you said 30, 30, and 30 at least. Ryan Fitzpatrick didn't do that.
Who's 30-30?
Who's 30, 30, Big Simple? Who was 30 and 30? Andre got a question right here. If the Eagles get Steven Nelson.
I mean, look, if Philadelphia get Steven Nelson, because of who we have on the roster, he's automatically going to be CB2. But
Mm-hmm.
he's not really tall enough to be or physical enough to play outside. I mean, he's better as a slot corner. But I mean, look, I'll be happy to get Steven Nelson. As a matter of fact,
Oh, he said,
he's been tweeting and liking everything that Big Play Slay have to say. I mean, he wants to come to Philadelphia. Steven Nelson wants to come to Philadelphia. We just need to get up Zach Ertz. if we get rid of Zach Ertz, we will have enough money to at least sign him for a 1 year deal, $5-6 million. So, and then next year we could renegotiate his contract. So I do agree with you. If we get Steven Nelson, I mean, the Philadelphia Eagles are a bona fide like secondary with JG play calling and with the upgrade we did at linebacker with Ryan Kerrigan with Harris, Al Harris, that we got in free agency. Yo, we will be okay. I mean, we will be okay. So look, I agree, but we need to figure out the CB2 situation. And right now, we're being held hostage because of Zach Ertz situation.
Man, you keep saying you trust the Arizona Cardinals and the Seattle Seahawks. I mean, like I say, they both gonna be fighting for a wild card spot. No more than a wild card spot. I don't think they're gonna win the division. They're gonna be fighting for it. I didn't even know it was actually 3 wild cards. What's up, my guy Eagles Sensor? What's up, my boy? What's going on? Said Jameis Winston. Oh yeah, I forgot.
Oh, yeah.
30. Yeah, that's Jameis Winston.
Yeah, he's about 33 for 30.
33 for 30. That is a terrible.
33 touchdowns, 30 interceptions.
That is garbage. That is garbage can. But like, it's the reason why he hasn't played football because of that shenanigans. That's the same thing we tried to tell our boy Nate about Eli Manning. Those numbers, like throwing 244 interceptions to 366. That is a terrible quarter. That is not Hall of Fame stats right now. That is not the gold jacket. Then because you won 2 Super Bowls. Then because you won 2 Super Bowls, and really, I said again, your receivers made great plays on the football. That was more of the receivers making a great play. Mario Manningham just basically making a great play combined with a great throw. And also, like I said, that David Tyree catch was just kind of phenomenal. I don't know how he held that. I don't know how he kept possession of that. The helmet catch, I don't know how he kept possession of that. And you say you got the Cardinals and Seahawks, and say both of them can't be in second place. One of them can be in second place, not both. Both can be in second place.
Top 2 in NFC. So one is 1 and the other one is 2. Okay, right. I mean, it may be. So where you got the Rams at? I mean, I'm just curious. Are you a Seahawks fan or a Cardinals fan? I mean, what fan are you?
So they're gonna be better. They're gonna be better than the Rams. That's what you're saying. They're gonna. So what is the Rams record? You give me the Rams record. What is the Rams record? What is going to be the Rams record? Is the Rams going to make the playoffs?
Also with Winston, real quick, right? Winston,
go ahead.
He was played in a system where they wanted you to throw the ball.
Yep.
He didn't. Tom Brady threw 12 interceptions last year. Like 12 interceptions and compared to 40 touchdowns. So he was like 9th in the league. So because of the play calling that says throw the ball deep, they always want you to go deep. So yes, I blame Winston, but I was defending him yesterday on your live, coach.
Yeah.
I was like, Winston need another chance under Sean Payton.
Yeah.
Let me see what he could do under Sean Payton, because the Rams system was so throw the ball. I don't care. Just every play was go deep, go deep, go deep. After a while, a team gonna figure you out. Tom Brady threw 12 interceptions last year, but nobody is talking about that because he threw 40 touchdowns. So that's 10 away from Jameis Winston 30. Yeah. But he didn't throw 30 interceptions also.
Yeah, he didn't hurt the team. He didn't hurt his team. He didn't
hurt the team that much. But the Bucks was a set, solid team before Tom Brady got there. Like the Bucks were already made. If you don't get Gronk or Brown, you still win the Super Bowl, I think.
Yep.
I mean, you still go to the Super Bowl because you still had Godwin and Evans,
Mike Evans,
Miller.
Miller,
a little
Miller.
receiver.
Ronald
and
Jones
had White.
Ronald Jones had a great season last year. Ronald Jones.
Yeah. So the Bucks was well equipped to even move on without Gronk and Brown because the team was already set. But Tom Brady was smart enough not to hurt his team, but he still threw 12 picks.
Yeah. You said so. He said the Rams gonna be number 3. Okay, wow, the Rams gonna be number. I disagree with that take right there. I definitely disagree. You're a Chiefs fan.
I'm a Chiefs fan, but I trust Cardinals.
Yeah, I don't know, cause you might just be a bandwagon. I don't know. You might just be a bandwagon to me.
Yeah,
You might just be a band.
because if you're watching football, if you are a real football fan and actually watch every game, there's no way you could say right now on paper the Rams are no the Seahawks and the Cardinals are better than the Rams. Uh, I mean, you can't. There's no way in hell. Okay, so for fantasy football, who would you pick? The Rams defense, Seahawks defense, Cardinals defense, or 49ers defense? This is for you, Jeremy. Tell me, who would you pick out of four defenses?
That's if you know football. You that sense. And don't pick because we putting it out there. Don't pick because we putting it out there. I know how some of y'all gonna pick because we put it out there. Don't pick because we put it out there. I know how some of y'all people live. I know how some of y'all live. Just because we state the facts to you, you just gonna pick. You just gonna pick. You just gonna pick. That's it. Like I say again, if you watch football, you'll definitely know that. You pick the 49ers. The 49ers have a better defense. I mean, like I say, give me a reason. I want a reason why you trust the Cardinals and Seahawks more. I want a reason why you trust them more. I want a reason why you actually trust them more. You actually think they're going to be a better squad, a better team. I want a legit reason, real legit reason why you think they're going to. So you saying they're going to have what is the Rams record going to be? What is the Rams record is going to be then if you got them in third? What is their record? What is their record?
And then you have to look at their schedule. Who do they play too? You can't only look at stats from last year. You have to look at who are they playing this upcoming season. Yep. So, I mean, there's a lot that goes into picking a defense and a team to win it all. It's all about just shoot the schedule. The Buccaneers have the easiest. People are picking the Buccaneers to go 17-0 because they have an easy schedule because the Bills, I think the Dolphins are the hardest team that they play that whole year. Yeah. Maybe the Bills, I don't even think they play the Bills, but I'm thinking they play the Bills. That's my check. But the Dolphins might be the hardest defense they play all year. So the Buccaneers could be 17-0 going into the playoffs. So it's all about your matchups too.
Yep, if you look at the matchups, that's what it's all about. It's all about your matchups. So you gotta look at strength and schedule as well. You gotta look at
that's not stats. Yeah. That's nothing. What the hell is that? Because Kyler Murray has motivation. Congratulations. Jalen Hurts have motivation. Tom Brady have motivation. Matthew Stafford had motivation. Dak Prescott getting paid the highest quarterback. He got motivation. Everything. Daniel Jones, he played for a contract. He got motivation. Ryan Fitzpatrick, he's old. He's been hearing that. He got motivation. Every team got motivation. Don't give me motivation as a reason why you picking this team to win. Tell me why, literally, why do you think, based on the defense that they have, the 49ers got an okay defense. Their linebacker is Warner. He's great. I had Warner last year in my fantasy. I love Warner. They got Buckner. I mean, but they don't. Who's their corner? Because last year it was Richard Sherman on one side, and he's a free agent. So who are their corners? Because I'm giving you Aaron Donald, Flowers, Ramsey. That Rams defense is going to be headhunting. So, Jeremy, don't come here and give me some BS, Jeremy. Come on, man. You know better than that, Jeremy.
For real.
Come on.
Hey, come on, man. Hey, you got to. That's why I'm trying to tell you. You tell me, what is the Rams prediction? What is the Rams record this year? You got the Cardinals and the Seahawks over. You give me a record. We want a record from you. What is their record is going to be? What is their record is going to be? What do you got? What do you got? Now you might be looking on your phone. You might be looking on your phone. That's why you probably tired. You might be going on your phone. So what is the Rams record this year? Since they are going to be in third place.
Look,
so go ahead. You don't got to make the playoffs.
Yeah, I mean, look. And then the Chiefs, hey, since you're a Chiefs fan, I'm going to tell you the two biggest threat to the Chiefs. All right? And y'all better watch out. The Bills. The Bills are the number one biggest threat to the Chiefs. If some way, somehow they get Zach Ertz, I believe that the Bills could beat the Chiefs. And then the Tennessee Titans. If they have one more defensive acquisition, one more, because their offense is set with Julio Jones, AJ Brown, and Henry in the backfield, y'all ain't stopping the Titans from scoring. But the Titan defense have a whole bunch of holes that you got to plug in. So, see, I'm telling you why I think the Chiefs might have trouble with a couple teams. You tell me motivation. I had their motivation to be a millionaire. But hey, it's just motivation. Everybody got their own kind of motivation, but that don't mean that's facts. That's facts. I need facts, Jeremy. Give me facts.
So you said 11-6. 11
not making the playoffs?
That's not making the playoffs. That's not even a wild card. Do you got to make it a playoffs? Do you have to make it a playoffs?
So what's the Seahawks and the Cardinals record then? Like 13-3? What?
What's the Seahawks? What's the Seahawks and the Cardinals record then? What is their record? What is their record?
Man, Jeremy. Hey, stop drinking, Jeremy. Hey, the weekend is almost over with. Chillax.
What is their record? The Cardinals and Seahawks record. What is their official record?
I don't know.
All right, so I'm typing on kind of the Rams schedule. I'm typing on the Rams schedule. So they start off with Chicago.
Yo, that's gonna be a tough task. Yep. But Chicago don't have the quarterback, so the Rams is gonna win that one.
Indianapolis.
Oh wow, whew, that's gonna be
that's gonna be
tough task. Yo. But it's I think the Rams get that one.
All right, Tampa Bay.
Wow, dang! The Rams do got a tough schedule now. As I look at it, I think with the Rams, with Donald and Ramsey shutting down Mike Evans, and I think that yo, they have a great CB2. I just can't think of his name right now, but I think the Rams get that one.
Okay. Cardinals at home at Los Angeles.
Well, division rivalries. And last year, the Cardinals had beat them twice, I think, right? Or
I believe.
maybe?
I believe they did.
So I think with the Matthew Stafford upgrade, that the Rams win that one.
All right, Seattle.
I think that's their first loss. So that's 4-1 right now.
Okay, the Giants
win. That's 5-1.
These are 3 straight wins right here. The Texans
win. That's 6-1.
The Lions
win. That's 7-1.
Tennessee at home. They got Tennessee at home.
7-1 going to 10 at home.
Yeah, they're at home.
Yeah, Tennessee defense have some hosts. They got rid of all the defense, the secondaries, so that's 8-1.
San Francisco. At San Francisco.
Where at?
At San Francisco.
All right, that's your second loss. So
8-2. Bye week, you got them 8-2 on a bye week. I'm gonna assume Green Bay. We're gonna adjust this game. That we're gonna adjust since Aaron Rodgers is in the Packers building, has not been traded. So we're gonna.
I still think they lost.
Okay,
they lose with Aaron Rodgers in there.
Right.
So that's 9-2.
All right, Jacksonville at home. They at home. Okay,
that's 10-2.
At Arizona.
They get back at them, so that's 10-3.
You gonna split? That's a split. Okay.
Yes.
At home versus Seattle.
They come back and still win this one, so I got them 11-3.
All right. You got at Minnesota.
But that's a win.
All right. At Baltimore.
At Baltimore, the Baltimores can't put enough points on the board. So that's another win. So
close out the season with Jimmy G, with Garoppolo.
Yeah, by that time, they're probably resting their players, so they might get an L. So I got 4 losses, 13 wins.
Do you see Jimmy Garoppolo finishing the season, though?
No.
49, you know?
No, I do not, because he has not finished the season in. Well, besides the Super Bowl year, before that, he was hurt. Before that, he was hurt. Yeah, I just don't see it. I think that Trey Lance will be in the game before. I want to say because they play the Eagles week week 2, I think, right?
Yeah. They play
Yeah.
the Eagles week
So,
2. Yeah.
man, thank God, because if Trey Lance was back there, a mobile quarterback is the worst quarterback you want to
Oh yeah.
face.
That you won the
It's
game
different
plan
run,
for him. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
because
That's
now we know
annoying.
what Jimmy G is going to sit back there like Eli, man, like a
Yep.
statue. You know what I mean? Especially with his injury history, man, he's not going to take
Yep.
off and run anytime soon. So yeah, so I don't see Jimmy G even finishing the season, and that's when the trade deadline, Jimmy G will be traded at the trade deadline.
Okay. Ooh, okay.
That's
So
my
we on
bold prediction.
so you got the Seattle Seahawks on is 13-4. I
No,
he
that was
got
the
no he got this
Rams.
that was no
Oh,
he got them going. I see I've got it right there.
13, okay.
So I'm gonna get to their schedule in a minute. So we got the 49ers, Detroit. They open up with Detroit
Oh, that's a win.
at Philadelphia.
Wait, that's the what
That's
schedule
the
is this?
San Francisco's.
Okay. Well, at Philadelphia, I believe that the Philadelphia Eagles will step up. That's a loss. So they 1 and
Okay.
1.
Green Bay at home.
Well, if Aaron Rodgers don't play, the Niners going to win. So
All
that's 2
right.
and 1 because Aaron Rodgers had no sign of showing up right now.
Okay.
So that's 2 and 1.
Seattle at home.
Seattle. Man, that Jimmy G, man. Like
I know that make it hard.
that Jimmy G, it's just like, when are they going to bench him? I say they lost. They lose to Seattle.
At Arizona.
At Arizona, that's division back to back
They
games.
division is tough. That's what make it hard. They division is so
Um,
tough. That's what's gonna make it hard.
and we don't know who's actually going to be like on
Yeah,
the roster.
on a roster at
So,
that point of time.
but
Yeah,
at Arizona, I feel like the Arizona win this game. So they won in. Wait, what week we in right now?
we in week 5.
So how many wins? I said they
I
had.
think the only thing you pick is Detroit. I believe.
Yeah. So they won in 3
Yeah,
or 1 and 4.
they won it. I believe they won in 4. I believe you got them right now. They got the bye week versus Indianapolis at home.
I think they'll win this game. So they're 2 and 4 right now.
All right, at Chicago.
I think they're gonna win that game. They're 3 and 4.
Back-to-back division games. Arizona at home. Division games coming up, man. It's a tough division.
Because the division is tough.
It's pretty tough.
And it also depends who's going to be starting at that time too. Because if they're 3 and 4, we going into week 8, right?
Yeah, we in week 9 with Arizona.
Week 9 because they had the bye week.
Okay. Yeah, they had the bye. Had the bye.
So at Arizona,
they at home. They played Arizona at home. They at
home. I think they win. So they're 500. They're 4 and 4.
Rams at home.
Rams at home.
Yeah.
I think they lose that game. They're 4 and 5.
At Jacksonville.
Oh, that's a win. So they're 5 and 5.
Minnesota at home.
6 and 5.
At Seattle. But these division games make it tough. They division is hard. It's hard to judge their division though. What's up, Freddie General? What's up, man? General Freddie, I mean. It's tough. They division just tough. It's just hard to make these picks because their division is hard.
So at Seattle, I feel like that they are going to lose that game. So they're 6 and 6.
Okay, they got some winnable games coming right here. At Cincinnati.
7 and 6.
At home versus Atlanta.
8 and 6.
At Tennessee.
8 and 7.
Versus Houston. I'll pass on that. I'll pass. All right, we got the last game of the season. It don't look like you don't got them in the playoffs. You don't got them in the playoffs. It don't look like it. So they finish off with the Rams.
The Rams. I mean, it depends if the Rams already locked it up. So I'm thinking that the Rams locked it up already. So they're 10 and 7. That's 17 games. That's 10 and 7. damn, JC must hate the Cardinals or something. Hey, we didn't even go over the Cardinals
No, we had.
season.
I think we did. Yo, we. I don't think we did the Cardinals yet. We gonna do the Cardinals.
Nah,
We
we
gonna do.
did the
We
what did we
did
do? The
we did
Niners
we
and the
did the nine
Rams.
and the Rams. We did do the Rams. We did do the Rams.
Yeah, we
So we
did the
got to do the
Rams.
Cardinals. We finna do the card. We finna do the cards. But we gonna see.
I
We gonna
gotta
see.
start remembering these things, man. Like, yo, this
Yeah,
is a rapid fire. Just the top of my head is based
yeah.
on.
Hey, man. I can't wait to get to these, man. Because on Sundays it's gonna kind of be hard for this. It's
But
gonna kind of be hard,
yeah,
though.
but on Sundays also we
Yeah,
know who's on the roster,
yeah, yeah,
what they did
yeah.
the week before. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? Like what injuries happened
Yeah,
throughout the week or the week before. So it's gonna be a lot
yeah.
easier
It's
than
gonna
to
be
pick the games
predict. Yeah.
once you
We
know
ain't
who's
just
the
predicting a
starter.
division. We just predicting games around the league. We ain't predicting the division as we doing right now. Boy,
Jerry was
Arizona,
funny, man. Jerry
Arizona
was
start
funny.
out with a tough game. Arizona start out with a tough opener too, though, man. They at Tennessee. The the opening season.
To start the season, I think Arizona is going to catch the Cardinals slipping. So they going to lose. So they
Arizona
0-1.
losing. They 0-1 versus Tennessee. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
At home versus Minnesota.
That's a win.
At Jacksonville.
That's a win. 2-1.
At Los Angeles Rams.
Sure. I gotta remember what I said about the Rams one. See,
Yeah. What up, Nate?
against the Rams, I feel like that the Rams will be the better team. So they are
Okay.
2-2 right now, right? Week 4, right?
We had week 4. We had week 4.
Yeah.
All right,
And 2-2.
they got San Francisco at home.
Damn, back to back. Like everybody got back to back division games.
Yeah, in the division is like coming back to back. This is like coming back to back.
San Francisco. I think if they beat at the week before, who they had the week before?
Who they had the Rams.
But the Rams, and I said that they beat the Rams.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think that they lose this upcoming one, so they're 2-3.
All right, what up, Nate?
Philly Insider Podcast.
What up, Philly Insider Podcast? Was good, man. We just having a little fun. If I let JC go, cause I know he got a podcast coming up soon
at 7.
At 7, yeah, at 7. We just getting a little chemistry of our partnership going on right now. We just getting a little chemistry.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, he just getting a little chemistry going on. So you got two winnable games. We got 2 winnable games coming up on week 6 and 7. You got it's not even a winnable game. It's not even winnable. One of them is at Cleveland. They at Cleveland.
I think that's a win. So what week we in right now?
We in week 7. We going to week 7.
So we're going to week 7. So they 3-3 right now, going to week 7. Oh my God, Prince a production.
Oh, you finally showed up. You gonna show up now? You find Nate. There go your boy Nate. Let me put him on. Let me single him out. There go your boy Nate. Nate, there go your boy. There go your boy Nate right there. Yeah, you finally came. You finally showed up. You finally decided to show up. All right, they got the Houston Texans week 7.
That's a win. So they're 4-3 right now.
All right, I'm doing good, General Freddie. How you doing, brother? They got the Green Bay Packers Thursday night.
Green Bay Packers. If Aaron don't play, that's a win. So they're 5-3. I believe.
5-3. I believe you got them 5-3.
5-3.
At San Francisco.
At San Francisco. I mean, the Cardinals place. Man, San Francisco tough, especially last year. So they're 6-3. They're 6-3.
All right. So you got Carolina. They at home versus Carolina.
7-3.
At Seattle.
At Seattle, 7-4.
All right. They got the bye week on week 12. They at Chicago.
8-4.
Versus the Rams at home.
8-5.
Detroit.
9-5.
Indianapolis.
10-5.
Dallas.
11-5.
Last game of the season. Seattle. Do they sit or do they play?
See, it depends, but I think he's going to center. It could be 11-6 or 12-5, but I'm going to go with 11-6.
Okay. So you got them 11-6. So
what did old boy got him at? When
He
he
got
said
I think he got Seahawks at 13-4.
he
And he
said
got
the
the
Cardinals,
Cardinals
right?
at 12-5. He got the Cardinals
Oh,
at
okay.
12
So
and
we
5.
only need that one
Yeah.
off, Jeremy.
Yep.
One off. That's it. I
All right,
mean, and
so
I don't even know who's going to be starting on half these teams. So it's not that far off.
all right, so we got believe we got Seattle. That's the last team that we
Yeah,
that
that's
we have.
last team.
That's the last team.
If my brain right now is like, hey, if you put some boiled eggs right here, like, yeah, it will be good.
So they start off the season with the Indianapolis Colts.
Seattle at
Yeah,
the
this
Colts.
at the Colts.
Carson Wentz. I do not believe that you're gonna pull it off. So you are 1-0, Seattle.
All right, Tennessee
Tennessee.
at home.
Golly, oh man, these guys are tough. Wow, NC West got a tough schedule.
Yep, they play the AFC South.
Oh, yeah. Okay. All right. So, what's week 2 again?
Week 2 was Tennessee.
Week 2 is Tennessee. So Seattle at Tennessee.
Yeah.
At
No, it's
Tennessee.
at home. Seattle is at home against Tennessee.
Seattle's at home, so they are 2-0.
They are 2-0. All right. At Minnesota.
At Minnesota, 3-0.
At San Fran.
San Fran, I believe, is where they get their first loss.
Right.
So they're 3-1.
Yeah. So they on a short week, Thursday night, 7:20. They got the Los Angeles Rams at home.
Oh, okay. So the Rams have to travel.
Yeah.
So I think they're gonna beat the Rams.
Okay. So they got the Pittsburgh Steelers at Pittsburgh Sunday night.
I think they're gonna pull that off. So there are 4. What were we in?
We in week 6.
Week 6, and I got them. That's gonna be their 4th win. So they're 4-2.
All right. So they got New Orleans at home.
4-2. So they'll be 5-2.
At home versus Jacksonville.
6-2.
All right. Bye week. At Green Bay, week 10.
7-2. It does depend if Aaron Rodgers play or not, but 7-2 right now.
At home versus Arizona.
7-3.
All right. At Washington Football.
8-3.
All right. At home versus the San Francisco 49ers.
Oof. 8-3. Man, it's gonna be a tough one. But I think that they are not going to pull it off, so they're 8-4.
All right. Well, I might. Well, I ain't gonna skip it, but I know that
9-4.
Yeah, that's my team. That's my squad. Yeah, that's my squad. Yeah.
9-4.
So after the Texans, they go to Los Angeles, the Rams.
9-4. I believe that they lose to Los Angeles, so they're 9-5.
All right, so they got at home. They at home right now versus Chicago. They at home.
10-5.
I'm past skip that game. That's a win. They got Detroit. They got the worst team.
11-5.
All right, so they end the season against Arizona. At Arizona.
At Arizona.
That can be a playoff play.
Yeah,
game.
so
wild card.
I'm gonna go with 11-6.
Okay, 11-6. So you and him almost similar to everything right now.
Yeah, I mean, look, that division is tough, man. And and I really think that they might have three teams that come out of that division. And because the NFC East that one year had 3 teams that came out of the division: Cowboys, Eagles, and Giants.
Yep.
So it's possible for 3 teams to come out on the division. Especially now, you got 3 wild cards because only the first round, like only the best team get a bye. That's it in both conferences. So now it's really possible. So I think the NFC West will be Rams, Seattle, and Cardinals. So Jeremy, I'm not biased. I'm just talking what I see right now. 3 teams coming out of the NFC West is the Rams, division winner, and 2 wild cards. Seahawks and Cardinals.
Yep. So anyway, man, like I say, that division is pretty tough, man. Like I say, man, any final thoughts before we close it out, man? Any final thoughts?
Yeah, I mean, I just want to repeat what we said
Yeah, go ahead.
earlier about our podcast coming together. All right, so what me and Coach been talking about is this: like before the draft, I know a lot of players play fantasy football, so we're gonna start the first week of August. So we're gonna start the
Mm-hmm.
first week of August and giving y'all advice, and we're gonna go through every quarterback in the league, every running back in the league, every wide receiver, every tight end, every kicker, every defense. But it's not going to be all in the same day. We're just going to just we might just do a whole week. Like Monday
Yeah,
is quarterback, Tuesday is
yeah.
running back, Wednesday is run. So and give y'all advice because I know that the fantasy draft starts either week 1 or week 2 in August
Mm-hmm.
for some people. So hopefully by the second week of August, you have you will have enough information to know
Yeah.
who to draft, in first round, second round, whatever. So we're just going to give you what we think is the best players available at the time, when you draft it. And then when the season starts,
Mm-hmm.
we are going to do like Monday is the last day of the week. I mean, the
Yep.
teams play Monday night. If COVID don't happen, the teams usually end this, that week on Monday night. So on
Yeah.
Tuesday, because the waiver wire is on Wednesday morning at 5 o'clock, 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, the waiver wire kicks in. So Tuesday evening, we are going to give you the best waiver wire people to pick up on Tuesday evening.
Mm-hmm.
And then, so Wednesday, Thursday go by. Then Friday is when the injury reports come out. So for those of you who's not watching, ESPN 24/7, we gonna come on here on Friday Night Lights and give y'all the injury reports, who's playing, like who's healthy, who's not, who's out on that Friday, and who's still questionable for Sunday.
Yeah.
So and then Sunday, 11 o'clock, when the injury report get released, we will give you who's definitely not playing and who's in, who's out one last time, and actually give you game picks in case you play pick six like I do.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
I play Fox pick six. I'm trying to win that $100,000 from freaking Terry Bradshaw. Like I
Mm-hmm.
said, I had all the pick six correct. I just did not have the scores correct.
Yeah.
Yo, I was so heated. I was jumping up and down. Yo, I was watching it from the TV, and I had every pick six correct, but I
Yeah.
didn't have the score.
Yeah.
So we're gonna try to do that on Sunday. Give you the last injury report, who's in, who's out at 11 o'clock, and
Yep.
then we're just gonna, hey, and give you some game picks.
Yep.
But do not blame us if we give y'all the waiver wire request just based on our due diligence of doing research and just based on the upcoming matchups that they have and the injuries. Do not blame us. I
For
played fantasy
real.
football since 2013. I made the playoffs every year since then and won 3 championships and lost 2 in the championship. So I should have had
Mm-hmm.
5. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I know a little bit about fantasy football, who to pick up, when to pick up. Even when nobody think this guy is going to play, I play him and he ended up balling because I was watching the ESPN, the news, and stuff like that. I'm a sports junkie, so
Yep.
if you want to look, you would not want to miss this. So
Yep.
you need to be subscribed to Mines and Coach channel because it's gonna be fire. Believe me,
It's
because
gonna be rapping and it's gonna be fire, baby. That's yep.
not everybody have cable, so we are
Yeah.
going to come on here. So we are giving the opportunity, whether you have cable or not. We like YouTube is everywhere. If you subscribe to both of our channels, then you should not be able to miss, the advice that we going to give you. So
Yep.
I'm on Twitter and I'm on Instagram under JC Eagles Talk, exact same name.
Yep, drop the best Eagles content out there, man. Like I say, y'all can find me on Twitter and on Instagram at Coach Donte 31. Both of them. Both of them, like I say, like you said again, do not blame us. If the player don't show up or if he get hurt, hey, the player got to perform on the field. We can say, like I can tell you, uh, Patrick Mahomes is gonna show up against the worst defense in the NFL. I can tell you pick Patrick Holmes for this game, but really you can pick him in any game. You can pick him in any game because that's just how good he is. But if he gets injured, you can't blame us. We can tell you to pick Derrick Henry against the worst defense in the NFL. Hey, that don't mean he's gonna show up, so you can't blame us for him not showing up. We just it's up to y'all to take it or leave it, or y'all just go by y'all own. So, like I said, man, about to get ready to close out the stream. It's always good to have my partner in crime, JC, on, man. Like I said, y'all come in, like and subscribe. And as we all go out, man, shout out to everybody that came through the chat, man. And Coach Donte and like I say, JC, we up out of here, fellas.
Go Birds.
Go Texans.